Oh man, my ninjas.
Yep.
The hell is going on, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How we living?
No, man, chilling.
It's Jones, my good brethren.
Yes, sir.
So with you, man, what's the word? How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? How's your weekend? How's your week been going?
Good, man, chilling. Week, same old shit. Work, fucking kicking my ass. So, you know, might not have a job much longer. We'll see what happens.
Coming to getting bought out or you quitting?
Nah, it's not. I might get fired, nigga. Niggas is wild, man.
Oh,
They fired nigga like last week or the week before or some shit.
he was there way longer than you?
Nah, but just still.
Layoffs, cutbacks?
Nah, they just wildin'.
They got no rhyme or reason behind it. Just
Niggas wildin'. They just being like, yeah, you can't make mistakes no more type of shit. Like, it's
shit.
like they just being mad. Like, okay.
Oh, they cracking down.
Yeah,
Like
cracking
you gotta,
down shit. You gotta perfection or nothing.
need you on your 99.9 game.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Knock on wood, hopefully, because it's about to be a global recession. I can't really afford to be unemployed at the moment, but you know, hopefully that don't happen.
I mean,
anytime soon.
If you get fired,
I got
Twitch.tv/Hesh Jones.
Yeah, I figure something out, nigga. I gotta do something. I gotta get money somehow, niggas. Sell crack or whatever.
I mean, you got a white girl.
I mean, yeah.
You can pimp out. I'm joking. Jokes, baby.
Yeah, she cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she definitely gonna hear this.
Yeah, she
I
has
know.
some
Yeah,
business.
it's just jokes, baby.
Yeah, so
It's not, but it's a joke.
it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay.
Wink.
No winks.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So what else you do?
Nah. So my god brother had a book release yesterday, so I went to that for a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Shout out.
Yeah. I didn't really, I never do shit, nigga. Ain't about nothing, nigga.
Word.
Life is
Life
bourgeois and amorphous.
Okay, cool. Bobby!
Yep.
Bobby!
Yep.
What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because they got a Whitney Houston movie coming out. and
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
like,
that.
No.
I saw that.
I'm like, no.
Why?
that-
Because it's too soon, or just
No, not that
'cause-
chick.
She don't look nothing like Whitney
Nothing
Houston.
like her.
She looked like Brandy, and I was like, "Is that Brandy?" And I was like, "No, that's not Brandy." But is that Brandy?
That's
no,
the chick. That's
not
the chick
Brandy.
from the last Star Wars movie. Fuck, what is it called?
It can't be.
It is Rise of the Skywalker.
Which one?
The chick that was with fuck
Finn?
Finn. Yeah,
That's not her.
it is her.
No, it's not.
It is.
It is?
Yeah, that's her.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I'm just disagreeing to disagree because I don't know for a fact.
Because I looked
It don't remind me of her.
Because I seen the picture when I went to the movie theater. I was like, who the fuck is this? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's the chick from Star Wars.
Is it?
Yeah, the one who was sitting down with Lando.
Yeah, because
He
it
was
might be her
laughing all
daughter.
creepy. Yeah, he
it
like,
might be.
you want to find out? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
like,
goddamn it, calm down.
I mean, I wasn't too mad.
Ah,
I mean, the trailer I saw, it looked okay, but whatever. I
We've
was
seen worse.
I mean, at least it's not a lifetime.
We saw Flex Alexander play Michael
Okay,
Jackson.
th-
nigga.
nah,
we saw crazy shit.
Yeah,
I gotta rewatch that.
No, why?
I don't know, just to see it. No, I think the worst one was when they put that white guy on it.
We had American.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, I'm just saying we've seen worse. They had
But this-
Jackson 5 American Dream, and then they did that bullshit one with Flex Alexander. Then they got some French nigga to play Michael Jackson just because he's white.
Jamon.
He wasn't white.
Jamon.
Jabon.
Jamon.
Jacques-Mon. Early contender for episode day.
Jacques-Mon.
Wait.
Damn.
Seven
Was he really French?
I don't know, nigga.
Oh,
He's
you
white. He's
making
just a
shit
white
up?
dude.
No, that's the baby.
Le Bing.
Le Bing. What?
Ben.
Ben?
The rat, right?
Oh, Le Bing.
Le Bing. Or whatever. However. Vous c'est quoi? Dom. I don't know. What?
Terrible.
Oh shit! It's a moonwalker.
Chamone. What? What is this?
La Peffer. He turned into a La Peffer.
Yo, that nigga said, and is you okay, no?
Is you okay?
Okay,
And
no,
is you okay, no?
I said okay. Is you okay?
Do you remember the time? Mademoiselle, we
Sorry.
fell in love.
So like Pepe Pew.
French, nigga. The kid is not my son.
God damn.
How's your what we was doing? How's your day going? How's your weekend going?
Yeah. It was going good.
It was good, Toasty.
Yeah. I was catching up on some shows I wanted to watch. 'Cause I ain't got shit to watch because I told you because Westworld came on. I was like, okay, this is gonna keep me busy for like a month.
This nigga said, I need do fromage.
Omelette du fromage.
Yo, I just watched that shit like 2 weeks ago.
Cheese omelet, baby.
Omelette du fromage.
That nigga pulled bad bitches.
Yo, that nigga got a #1 record off that shit.
With the cheese omelet, baby.
That nigga got house blood because he couldn't say nothing else but that.
But omelette du fromage.
Oh man, what happened?
That's another cartoon that they could never bring back.
Dexter? Yes, they could.
Yo, it was
couldn't make his
it was a
mom
scene in that
fucking
shit.
take
Yo, he hired a stripper to play as Dee Dee. When he
Oh,
canceled,
the
when he canceled,
prostitute?
when he
Yeah.
canceled Dee Dee,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Do it more like this." She was like, "All right, that's gonna toss you an extra $5."
Yeah.
Some shit. But yeah, I was trying to figure out what to watch because I'm not watching Westworld anymore because the shit's canceled.
'Cause it's
They're not
over.
gonna-
It's like, what's
yeah,
the
they're not
point?
gonna finish it. I'm gonna get mad if I like it, and then it's like, yo, ain't no more of that. It's like that show, Terra Nova.
Oh, I had one season, but yeah.
Yeah, it was getting good, and they just fucking canceled that shit.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, but I watched the Dead Space anime,
Yeah.
and I kind of like it. Didn't really know the lore of it,
Yeah.
but it's a lot like Mass Effect.
Word.
That shit is a lot like Mass Effect because I was getting into it. Couldn't find out it was this marker, this alien marker that's doing everything, and when you
like
get
the
close,
beacon or whatever.
yeah, like when you get closer, I don't know who the fuck made it, but when you
Protheans.
probably. That's what, honestly, when it's starting to look like it's starting to look like
Démon de la vitesse.
That speed demon. That speed demon in French.
Speed demon.
He did it. But yeah, I was watching it and it could be a part of the Mass Effect universe if it wanted to be. It's just on the horror side, but
Yeah.
basically the marker, what it does is regenerate dead cells, and then it's some other fucking thing that flies around and sticks. I was about to say a dick. Sticks something in their fucking head, and then they become like zombified and shit like that. But yeah, I was watching that. It's called
Rappelez-vous le temps.
Omelette du fromage.
Remember the time in French.
Do we remember?
Rappelez-vous
is
le
that Google
temps.
Translator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these days they're gonna have that shit on your mouth and you just talk and you start spitting game.
Oh no, they got that now. You got
they do?
They got it on your. They got an app for your phone.
Nah,
It's
it
like,
gotta
yo,
be on your face though.
No, you gotta be able to just like speak
Yeah, on your face, you
naturally.
speak.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's like you say something, then you put it to her ear. Like,
Nah, I want it on my face, or like a comm, so it comes out the
I
ear.
mean, eventually it will get on your face. So yeah, you do the shit and then talk to her, then it's on your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely buy one of them shits.
I bet.
Oh, but anyway, Amazon gonna make it watch. But yeah, I was watching that. There's two animated things of that. There's the Down. Is it Downfall? Dead Space, whatever it is.
Mhm.
That's like the prequel to the game.
Yep.
And then you have another one called Aftermath. The Aftermath, it focuses on 4 people who
Mhm.
survived it, but it's one of those things where it starts off CGI, which looks like straight
Garbage.
shit.
Yeah.
Like it looks like Reboot.
Oh,
Oh.
nah,
Nah,
Reboot
it-
was fired.
No, the CGI looks like Reboot.
In
though. That's how bad it
92.
is. That's how bad it looks. That's how bad it looks. But when they're all telling their side of the story from their perspective,
Point of view.
and then when it comes to them telling the story, it switched to animation. That's when it starts getting
You're
good.
good.
Like it'll be like I think it's like 3 or 4 different styles of animation.
It's like an anthology.
Yeah,
type of
like
thing,
that,
but
like
it's
that.
tied together. Sort of.
Yeah, but that was kind of cool though.
Mhm.
I fuck with it. And that's what I was doing.
Word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
What did I do this weekend? Nothing. I've been off for like 4 days.
Lit.
I ain't been doing. I've been doing a lot of nothing. It's been fucking vainglorious. Yeah, I worked on some jokes. Rested. Got some other work done. Chilled with my kids. Went to the movies. Chilled again. Got a little intoxicated.
Lit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't really do shit, and I loved it. Like I said, I had Thursday off, then I had the weekend off, and yeah, I just been chilling, you know.
Oh, sorry, because Veterans Day, right?
Yeah, my day off fell on Veterans Day, so I
Yeah.
get the previous day off. So I had Thursday off.
Yeah.
And then I had the weekend off already, so it was like it just worked out perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that's all I did. I ain't nothing really to report. Anything interesting? No, not really.
Be like that.
Callisto Project comes out soon and
Protocol?
it's getting good reviews. Same developer as Dead Space.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
same developer.
I mean, it looked like it too.
It's basically Dead Space.
Yeah, it looked like they remade the game
Mhm.
for PS5 and Xbox Series X.
That shit do look crazy though,
It looked good.
and the
but,
graphics looks in fucking insane.
does it have better reviews than God of War?
I doubt
I don't know.
maybe.
That's two
I mean, it's-
completely different games.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's impossible because I think God of War got a 10.
At IGN it did, I believe.
Not a lot of people.
A lot of
It was
places,
rated 5s, 10s
Yeah.
out of 100s. It was like
Yeah.
98, 99, some shit like that. But I ain't got a problem. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I played God of War.
I still ain't played the first one.
Really?
Yeah, the first one's good.
You got to beat that.
One day. I
Then you got to
get
beat the second one.
I get to it one day.
But yeah. So yeah, man, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. For any comments, questions, or concerns, if you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. That is 3ninjaspodcast@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to visit our website, 3ninjaspodcast.com. You can see everything that's going on over there as far as merch and everything going on with us. Consider supporting us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/3 Ninjas Podcast. Everything goes back into the show. If you're watching on YouTube now or later, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification, you know, every time we drop a video. If you're watching live on Twitch right now and you do have Amazon Prime, you do have one free Amazon Prime subscription that you can use on any creator on Twitch. I suggest you use it for us. It's up to your discretion, but use it on us. If you listen on Spotify and Apple Music, please rate the show.
When you do that Prime thing, can you only use it one time, or is it like
No, you have to redo
Audible
it every
credits?
month.
Yes, it's once a
Oh,
month.
okay. So it's like Audible credits. So like,
Yeah.
because Audible gives you like a free credit.
Yeah,
Credit
it
every
just
month.
comes back around every
Okay.
month.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you have to redo it. So if you do it, you got to redo it every month.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't just stay with that person.
Yeah, the only
Gotcha.
thing is with Amazon Prime, you have to physically redo it.
Yeah.
If you,
Yeah,
if you pay the $5 a month, you could just set that shit on auto and it'll just
Keep doing
Yeah.
subscribe every month or whatever. If you listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please rate the show 5 stars. Help with the algorithms out here. Helps us algorithmic. What else? Reddit, Discord is a cool place. Link is permanent now. Join up, gang. Instagram, Twitter, all that cool shit. Type in 3 Ninjas Podcast on your respective search platforms, and hopefully we do pop live fuck up. Hesh Jones, my good French brethren.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do we have for questions this week?
This question comes from Lewandowski. No. In the Discord chat, which you motherfuckers should join. And his question goes a wee bit something like this. It's Ski, a.k.a. Tien Shinobi Han, a.k.a. Grey Adam, a.k.a. Dr. Ketchafade. I think I got a simple question this time, but it might take you guys some thinking for good answers.
Oh, hell.
Lately, I've been wondering who has the best fictional fighter, who the best fictional fighter is when it comes to pure fighting knowledge and skill. So my question goes like this: you have to build a team for a tournament of power as Royal Rumble, and the following rules are: teams of 3, only hand-to-hand combat, no armor or weapons unless they're blunt, close combat weapons, i.e. Donatello and his staff. Each team can only include one character with weapons. All characters that have any kind of superhuman abilities lose them and get depowered to only peak human abilities. Not Batman type peak human, but more like actual real world peak human. Last standing or still in the ring wins. What would your teams be? So if you build a team of fighters, straight raw fighting ability, no superpowers, just hand to hand like the real Roxanne.
So we got is there
Team
a
of
cap?
3.
A team of 3.
It's just 3 characters.
Okay, so only hand to hand, no armor or weapons unless they're blunt, close combat weapons.
Yeah.
Each team can only include one character with weapons. All characters have any kind of superhuman, you lose them. Okay. Hand to hand, blunt weapon.
So,
Part of me wants to go Daredevil for some reason.
but he gonna be blind as hell because he's losing superpower. So he won't be able to hear
shit,
nothing.
he does.
He's gonna be a blind nigga. He gonna be Uncle Stink Man. He gonna be Stink Mainer. You gonna get that nigga Stink Mainer?
meter.
Damn.
Yeah, but even though he's blind, doesn't his hearing kick in? The hearing is not a superhuman ability; it's just his eyes, right?
Well, his is superhuman because of the poison that chemicals that hit his body.
Fuck. All right.
Nigga can hear your heartbeat. Nigga, no regular blind people can hear your heartbeat like that.
I don't know that.
I mean, you're right. I don't know blind people like
I
that.
don't know what Stevie want to be doing this all the time.
Playing basketball and driving.
Acid ball?
Basketball and driving. Or maybe doing acid. Oh, that'd be fire. If you do acid when you're blind, what happens?
I do.
Do you see?
Maybe just colors and shapes and sounds.
The colors, Duke. The colors.
Hand-to-hand combat, blunt weapon, one weapon per team. Lose your powers.
Well, I'm gonna go Yujiro Hama from Baki.
Oh damn.
His pops.
Fuck.
Cause that nigga a beast. I'm gonna go Kenichi from Strongest Disciple. Cause he just learned every type of fighting style, and he's just supposed to be just a regular dude anyway. So he just know how to fight like real well. And then I'm gonna go the nigga from Kenshiro from Fist of North Star. He just knows a mean ass fighting technique.
Can he explode your brain still?
Why not? Because it's like pressure point type shit, right? Isn't it like magic? It's just like he just
Is it
Fuck your
pressure
shit.
points or is it some sort of
or is he putting
Power.
chakra into your body? I don't know. I thought he was just in your like pressure points and blowing your body up.
See, the fact of the matter is, you prepared for this and didn't tell us you was doing this beforehand. You just rattled that shit off dumb quick.
You pick somebody with a weapon?
Nah, you don't have to pick nobody with weapons. He's just saying if you pick somebody with a weapon,
Shit.
it can only be a blunt.
I need a blade. A
Nah,
blunt,
but
a
no,
blunt
yeah,
weapon?
blunt
Yeah,
weapon
blunt
like
weapon.
a
You
bow
said-
staff, billy club, kneecap, a long toenail. Like you know, what I mean, it gotta be a.
Oh damn. They gotta be an anime character.
No,
No, he just
not
said
really.
fictional.
Oh, fiction. Oh,
So you can pick.
I'm going Black Panther.
So you could do a Star Wars character. They just can't use the Force on the lightsabers.
Black Panther.
What kind of fun about?
That suit ain't do nothing but give him invulnerability, from what I know. So
Yeah, but does he get the powers of Black Panther stood up the way?
nope.
I mean, he still got the fighting, but he can still do hand-to-hand combat. He just ain't super strong.
True.
Let's see. Can I go Shredder minus the armor?
Yeah, why not?
Black.
You want the rat nigga?
Nah, cause Shredder be whooping them niggas asses, yo. Like Splinter be knowing shit, but like he a rat, but so he be whooping y'all ass and he be knowing shit, but
Yeah.
it don't look effective because he a rat.
You
But
dirty rat, you killed my.
this nigga's a grown ass man. He just be tossing Splinter. Like, yo, Shredder don't lose unless he get jumped. Honestly,
Damn, they got
like unless
Fight back,
it's like extenuating circumstance. Like he really don't be losing.
Nah.
So that's like one bad guy. I was like, if y'all niggas ain't had no weapons, and y'all was immune, I'd fuck y'all up. Let's see.
Fight back, nigga.
Basically. Let's see. Shredder. Shredder, Black Panther.
Black Panther stood up the way.
Oh man. Who the fuck knows a lot of martial arts? Can I go Shang-Chi? No.
Yeah, man, you do Shang-Chi, you
I
do
know.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Nah, that Netflix series turned me off.
I mean, you can do the real Iron Fist,
I
not
can do the real Iron Fist.
not the Netflix version.
I know I'm gonna think of one when I get home, and that shit pisses me off every time. Shredder, Black Panther, and
You can do Bruce Lee, Roy.
I can use him.
It's fictional. He not a real nigga.
He not.
He just can't use the soul glow.
I'm gonna go Batman because Batman be knowing fucking power
Everything.
point. Like he know the weaknesses of everybody. He know pressure points. He know what stone to throw at you. He know what you trip over. What your mom do for a living. He know mad shit. Yeah, let's go Batman, Shredder, and Black Panther.
Stood up the way.
That's what I want.
Let me see. Kazuya.
This nigga said Akuma, Shrek, and Jackie Chan from Jackie Chan Adventures.
What the
Jackie Chan's a real person though.
But not in Jackie Chan Adventures. He's a fictional nigga.
Yo,
Archaeologist.
he turned into a
But
cartoon character.
But he's an archaeologist, nigga. Real Jackie Chan ain't no archaeologist.
Jackie.
One more
He can
thing.
be whatever you want him to be.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't hard
Nah,
time.
you can't use Jackie Chan.
Why not, nigga? It's a fictional.
It's a real person.
You got a magical rooster coin, nigga.
Samurai Jack, Jackie Chan, and Mikasa. Samurai Jack minus the blade.
Bet.
I don't know if he could fight.
I mean, he got trained by like a Scottish nigga with 1 foot.
Yeah, with a gun.
Oh yeah,
He got a gun leg.
he helped them dogs out.
Akuma can't throw fireballs and do none of that raging demon shit, can he?
Still
can't.
Hadouken kick you in your face, nigga.
Yeah, if you can't raging demon or Hadouken,
Yeah, that's
It's gonna fuck you up.
kind of I know. Yeah, me, normal person. Yeah, I'm just saying, like going to get somebody else.
But they normal person too. They just might know karate too as well. So.
I'm still going. Batman knows some pressure pour for Akuma.
That's a fact.
Shut all that raging shit down.
Raging dying, bitch.
It's raging diet.
Probably make him happy. Like your fucking spine was out of alignment, nigga. Who's sauce?
Oh man.
Should have went to a doctor. Thank you, Batman. I'm not so honorary anymore. You remember that the story about the lion that
Yeah,
had
with
the thing in his
in
paw?
paw
That's
print,
why
yeah.
he was so angry.
Yeah.
Nigga, fix.
I'm good now.
Thank you, Batman. Think I'll go home. 6-star to Gokin.
Can't bring a nigga back from the dead. Nigga, what you mean?
I go to his grave. I didn't mean that. Just had scoliosis. Okay.
Scoliosis like Charles, nigga.
Man. Well, yeah, Kazuya.
Yeah.
Ippo.
Of how'd you know?
Yeah, how'd you know
boxing,
Ippo?
nigga? Yeah, he was a hand to hand, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get some people to
Yeah, but he only know boxing.
I know, he will fuck you up, nigga. Like for him to be human, he punches very hard.
Fucking kidney out your spine, nigga.
Yeah.
Kidney
And,
up my spine. Nah, go ahead, Bobby.
and Baki.
That's when the gushes was splat.
Yeah, make you shit yourself, nigga.
And Baki.
Okay.
Mr. Hanma.
All right. So let us know in the comments who had the best team.
We shed some blood for a week, nigga. That nigga hit.
Let's see. Reviews, man.
Beet juice.
Beach. What? Reviews, man. So, talking about this for a while. I was apprehensive, very, very scared. Didn't know how this movie was going to turn out. All three of us saw it, I think, on different days. I think Hesh went Thursday. I think Bobby might have went Friday. I went Saturday. Black Panther 2. Wakanda Forever. Wii U. Has everyone in chat seen this movie and or okay with spoilers? You have 5 seconds to make your way to the exit. Or mute, or do whatever the fuck. We gonna break this shit down to this last fucking morsel. So there was no end credit scene, right? There was a mid credit scene, right?
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, so before we
Cool.
get started, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean this with every single ounce of respect.
I know what he
can
about
put
to
it
say. I know what he about to say.
Do you? Because did I forget?
Nah,
Did I not
it
know?
wasn't there. I don't remember it.
It didn't happen.
No, Lupita got
Where she got all the ass from, nigga?
yeah,
I was
yo.
like, yo, wait a minute. I'm like, I was
Yo.
like, yo, I'm bugging, right?
Yo.
Like, did I miss the memo? When did that happen?
Lupita was doing yamage.
Yeah.
Whew. God damn.
Yeah, that
was
shit
like,
was in
shout
real
out.
XD or something.
Yo, for real, I was like, yo, shout out, nigga. I was like, oh shit.
That's that
I was
authentic.
like, hold up.
That's that authentic African. Just
Facts.
Yo,
yam.
I think I seen her on the red carpet for the premiere, and I was like,
Oh, in that red dress?
"What the fuck she get all that ass?"
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Maybe she was hitting them squats. I don't know, but
Maybe she always had, maybe it's one of the things like I knew, but my brain forgot it because it was like out of sight, out of mind. And I was like, then saw the movie, I was like, God damn.
maybe the director tries not to be a creep and just.
Oh, no, I mean,
Shit.
that part I get, but like,
But them niggas on the red carpet gonna catch that ass. They
Somebody
gonna catch
somewhere.
that dress, and you can't hide that
I
ass.
feel like I would have known that.
You know
if
who
I-
else got ass?
Hmm.
Denai Guerrero.
Oh,
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah!
Yo, I seen her in a red when she was doing The Walking Dead. I seen her walk up with a red dress with a shaved head. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
yeah.
She just fucking pretty. Like
Oh, that's a
Lupita
fucking
got
fact.
like probably her skin just perfect.
just Flawless.
glistening and
Just
chocolate and
shining.
just not a blemish on it. Wakanda forever, man.
But yeah,
It's-
back to the movie. I just want to give niggas time to get in and out or whatever.
Yeah.
Untampered African. That's what it is. It's undiluted. That pure.
Yeah.
There's no European in any of that.
Yeah,
none of that. None of that.
Yeah.
Send that my way.
No smallpox or that motherfucker.
Pure caffeine.
There's no sheep fuckers in that.
So, man, Wakanda forever, man.
Yeah.
Where do I begin? Let's start here. Did it live up to your expectation or not?
So
Expectations.
yes,
we all-
because I didn't have any expectations.
Yeah, I didn't either.
We weren't, we talked about the whole Chadwick gone,
Yeah.
what direction they gonna go in,
Yeah.
who's gonna take over the mantle, what's gonna, how are they gonna reintroduce him? Are they gonna recast him? Not recast him? How do they move forward at Marvel?
I mean,
So
they recast that nigga.
And I wasn't mad at it. I was like, okay, we got. I was okay with
Let's
that.
talk about that. They recast that.
They
nigga.
recasted T'Challa.
But they didn't. But they did.
They didn't, but they did, but they didn't.
And I can't. And I'm not mad at it.
And I wasn't mad because they gave us this movie to celebrate Chadwick. Remember
Yeah.
Chadwick? We had to get all that off of us,
Yeah.
and then at the end,
Yeah.
they gave us Chadwick.
I just don't know how we're gonna get there, just because the age.
Yeah.
thing. But I mean,
That's another thing.
multiverse.
I think they're gonna do some Doctor Strange shit.
Doctor Strange shit, multiverse. So that means if he exists here, that means that somewhere else he might exist older. I mean, there's ways around that, I guess.
But do we have an explanation for this T'Challa?
Yeah. I think it either was like right before the snap or right after the snap. She she's been pregnant. That's why she's just away.
Okay.
So that whole time when people got dusted, so no.
It was like a 6-year gap.
So I think before the snap.
Yeah, because Angela had said that she was gone for like 6 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, she was going for
living in Haiti.
Yeah. Yeah, too. I had to.
Let's see. Biggest surprise in this movie.
The biggest surprise.
I mean that.
It might have
yeah,
been
it
that.
might.
I like Namor. I liked him. He's cool,
Yeah.
man. I can count.
Yo, they
he's
made
cool,
that
man.
wing foot shit.
Yeah.
dope.
He
As
is
hell.
like, it should have been so stupid, but I was like, you know what? This actually worked.
Oh, God.
The serpent god. The serpent snake god.
Serpent-
Serpent
I think it's
God,
serpent. Serpent snake god.
Killmonger
You know what
was right.
You know what I did like?
Mm.
I like how they just didn't call it Atlantis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they called it.
They just called it something completely different.
Yeah.
Just to separate themselves from fucking Aquaman
Yeah.
Mhm.
completely. Tacoin?
Talcon,
Yeah, Telecom, yeah.
something like that. I didn't expect to see Michael B. Jordan in this movie again.
Me neither,
But
but
when I saw him at the premiere, I was like, something's
Wasn't
up.
it rumored that he was in it though?
well, I think everyone was like, oh, he's gonna come back
No,
to life or
yeah, it
whatever.
was
His
that
body's
rumor
gonna
he
be
was
in the
gonna-
ocean and
That type of shit.
They're gonna pick him up. But I liked how they did it. I liked that when Shuri took the synthetic herb, heart-shaped herb, that she went to ancestral plane and she saw him.
Yeah.
Like, so I like that. I was like, okay, that's a way to bring him back, because obviously it would have been like Chadwick, but
Yeah.
it can't be him because and it
I
could have
seriously
been
thought they was about to deep fake his ass.
I was wondering if that's what they were gonna do a little bit of that. I guess I'm glad they didn't, and this works well. And I think
She better get Shamook.
fact.
Shit, that's what you hired him for.
He ain't hide his kid from the world. He hid his world from his kid.
That's a fact. And I also like that, like, her seeing him matches where she is right now,
Yeah.
because she wants that revenge and want that vengeance. Angela Bassett put on the acting click. She was acting the ass off.
Clinic.
Why is she?
Clinic.
Is she a little swole?
Yeah, no, she was
Like,
looking
I was
D's,
like, yo,
right?
why does she look so
I was
broad
like,
shouldered?
yo, she was strong.
She
I'm
be
like,
putting in work. Like, what the
yeah, she was like, I'm
fuck?
the power of the black.
In case she had to, help out the door Millage, I had to hop in that motherfucking suit.
She don't look her age
At all.
Yo,
I'm
Angela Bassett
God
is
damn.
My
fucking.
God, like what
Like when
the
she was yelling, I was like, I felt the tingle.
I like this.
Stop yelling at me, Angela.
Yeah.
My entire family is
Done.
gone.
And I was like,
Have I not given everything?
no.
Yeah, give me that. Girl, give me that.
Nah, that song is weird if you think about it.
Oh, hell yeah. 1000%. What else?
Riri.
Riri Williams.
I liked her. I liked it. It was cool.
You know,
I like how she was a catalyst for everything.
Yeah. It was a lot of shit that I saw in the preview, and then as the movie went on, I was like, I forgot they was in this. I forgot they introduced. I forgot about this person.
Yeah.
I did feel like she was a little shoehorned in though.
A little bit, yes.
Because it's like she just so happened to make a science project and the government stole it. And I'm like,
and they used it and just led to. But
huh?
but on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, how else are they gonna throw her in here to make her part of this world now?
Yeah, because in the comic books it's Iron Man, so what the fuck?
Yeah,
how the fuck else they gonna put her in there?
I didn't like that her helmet had cornrows on it.
She made it.
But why does it have cornrows on it?
I had cornrows the whole movie.
But no, I mean the helmet, like her Iron Man, her Ironheart suit, like this got like.
I mean, she made it.
This got cornrows. I was like, that's weird. Not weird, but I was like,
nah, there was a lot of backlash with that
the suit,
the Ironheart suit.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. It wasn't
a great looking suit.
Yeah, it was like, hey, this is.
I don't think it's gonna be used again. I think that was just like, hey, we just need somebody. No, I don't think it's gonna be used again.
She's like, you made it, but you can't take it
because they kept it in Wakanda. So I think when they do introduce her again, she's gonna have like a comic book accurate suit.
She's gonna make another suit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully it's not. Yeah.
So it's like. If we use the shit in Wakanda, it's in Wakanda. You're not coming back here. You're not coming to get the suit unless we make some modifications to it or take the technology in it and put it in something else in Wakanda technology. Other than that, this shit here. Mm-hmm. What else? Did you expect so many deaths?
How many deaths was it?
I mean,
it was a war.
Yeah, I mean, they just killed casuals. Like the background
they
people.
didn't kill casuals.
They didn't kill nobody important except for
the queen.
I said I was gonna get to that part. I said except for Angela Bassett, they didn't really kill nobody else. Mm-hmm. She was the only one that died.
Honestly, I thought M'Baku would die.
Me too, because that's when he punched that nigga in his shit. I thought,
I thought he was done for.
That was a Dragon Ball punch. He just punched all through the arm. Like,
I thought he collapsed that nigga whole chest open.
Nah, I thought he Talimad his ass.
Took his heart out, nigga.
Nah, because he was digging in his chest, nigga. I was like, oh, this nigga dead.
Like,
who y'all think Namor is going to team with? I thought they would have said something in the post credits that didn't exist.
Wakanda.
Oh no, yeah,
he said it. He said it. He said it. He's like, okay, because I guess that's his cousin. The
one that died?
Not a female leader chick that was like talking to him or whatever. I guess it's his cousin or whatever, but she was just kind of like, I was looking forward to fighting with you, yada yada. And he's like, listen, I guess he kind of framed it in a way like he's still down for a reason because like the world is going to blame Wakanda and they're going to come for Wakanda and Wakanda's going to be looking for allies and they're going to come to us and now we get to go to war with Wakanda against the world.
Yeah, it's
so basic because I guess they thirst for that hunger of war now. I guess so. It's like part of his plan a little bit. So
he said he's gonna team with someone to make Wakanda run back to him for help. That's what Robbie said.
No, that's not what he said.
That's not what happened.
Who's the new leader of Wakanda?
I'm guessing it's M'Baku.
Nobody yet.
Yeah, it would be M'Baku because he
showed up to
challenge somebody at the waterfall for the.
Somebody had a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, it's nobody. I guess if they all send somebody and if he wins out, I guess he becomes the king.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess sure.
You might throw a monkey wrench on it and put somebody up there. I don't know. Unless you just get it by default.
I mean, I guess he could because it doesn't seem like Shuri's taking this. I think she's going to do the Black Panther thing.
Namora look kind of good in real life and she got that chew.
What?
That you like it?
You like it?
You like it?
What else?
What else?
Visual effects, amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Amazing. They made
especially compared to
Talcon look fucking crazy. The water animations, everybody swimming, the backstory with Namor, they explained perfectly to me.
Yeah.
It's a part where a lot of people missed. Like people were like, "Oh, how did Shuri make the herb, but she couldn't make it to save T'Challa?" He's like, "Well, the bracelet that Namor gave her, it had the natural fruit."
Yeah, it had fibers from a plant that was
from that plant that was
growing from vibranium, like the heart-shaped herb was as well. And she said that specifically is like maybe I can use that to bridge the gap or some shit that was there.
Is that in the comics at all?
That particular thing, not that I'm aware of. No.
That's pretty.
But it's just something
good.
they had to like figure something out because like, oh, he burned it all. Oh, we can just recreate it.
How the fuck do we get it back? That's pretty fucking.
And but she couldn't get it back because that was an important thing. Like she tried to get it back to save T'Challa, but she couldn't figure out the thing. So she used samples of his blood, mixed with using the fibers and what they know to like recreate a version of the heart shaped herb. That's it.
T'Challa's mystery illness. Do we think that'll play a role in any other Marvel movie?
Well,
Where it was like, oh, T'Challa died from some unknown illness.
No.
nah, I think
it's just a way to send Chadwick off.
Yeah. I just think there's like, okay, he's not here in real life, so we're gonna kill the character in the movies, and he just had some disease that we couldn't cure.
Okay.
And I think that's we'll see, right? But I don't think it. I think it was just like, hey, what are we gonna do? So he's got some disease, and now he's dead.
What do y'all think about Shuri's character progression?
It was
I
good,
liked
and it made sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I still would probably have preferred them to. I don't know. I mean,
What, recast?
yeah, I think I still stand on that. Even though I think she did a great job,
Yeah.
and I think the movie was good. And I think I'm not upset having her be Black Panther going forward if that's what they choose to do. Like I think
Until
it works.
Until T'Challa grows up.
Yeah, I think this works, and this was a good. It feels like a natural progression for the character, so I'm not upset at it. I just do still think personally I might have probably still just recasted it, but then we'd have a completely different film on top of that as well.
Yeah.
My
But-
only complaint, it was long. It didn't feel pause. It didn't feel long. Like everything kind of kept me captivated throughout the 2 hours and whatever minutes it was. Like there wasn't like a lull at any point for me. Every fight sequence, every plot point made sense. You know, it conjoined next to the whatever plot they was trying to do next or whatever they was trying to emphasize next.
Yeah.
Plus
they had a lot of ground to cover. They had to
a lot.
Yeah, it was,
cover the T'Challa thing.
They had to deal with the death,
Get Shuri
funeral.
yeah.
introducing Namor.
Yeah, get her to a place where it's like believable that she becomes a Black Panther and it doesn't feel
Forced
cheap
or
and-
rushed.
Yeah, exactly. So they had a lot of ground to cover in that sense.
Yeah. It was a lot of emotion in this.
Oh, that's a fact.
Like
Oh,
excluding
man.
the Chadwick part, like just the best scene to me, one of the best scenes was when the mother was yelling at Okoye.
Mhm.
And I like when they do this in
Oh
movies.
yeah,
Yeah, I like when they do
that,
this.
And she's crying, mother.
I like when they do this in movies where
That was good.
where they address what the audience is thinking. Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how you gonna banish her? And
Yeah.
then one of the dudes is like, wait, but maybe that's a little too harsh. Like
Yeah.
she went to war over her husband, quick,
Yeah.
my
Well,
nigga.
nah,
And then,
this bitch fell twice,
Yeah.
or like 3 times.
yeah,
Nah.
and I was with that guy who said that until mother started speaking.
She's
Yeah.
like,
She
yeah,
was
but
like,
she
I
can go see
lost
that nigga.
everything. Like, yeah, you can still see him.
And
He's
she's
just banished.
My husband's dead, my son is dead, and my daughter might just be dead. I have given everything for this fucking
Yeah.
country.
And then when she said that, I was like, nigga got a point. Like,
And I didn't even want her to go, and you convinced me to take her, and then you lose her?
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta
You gotta be
you gotta
out.
hold that.
You fired.
You're lucky you ain't
Yeah.
dead. I should have killed you, but nah, you fired though.
Nah, but that was
Yeah.
their most trusted warrior, and then
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
know.
and then you said, and you could tell like the emotion
It
that
hurt her.
what's her name? What's
Uh,
the actress's name?
Diana Guerrero.
Guerrero?
No, that's
Who?
that's her name.
It's
Okoye?
Okoye.
Yeah,
It's Michonne.
Denai Guerrero.
Diana Guerrero.
The way she acted that shit out,
Fact.
it
The
was
lip
like,
was
yo,
quivering,
like
the one teardrop.
the eye, the
one teardrop.
Nah, she did.
water
She-
welling
she
up
did,
in the
she did.
eye.
Yeah,
She was
the-
like, yo, I will die for y'all
She had
niggas.
a glory tear.
You gonna let me
Yeah.
go like that? And she was hurt. Just
Yeah.
put that spirit down, walked out on her soldiers. She was like, I don't know what to do now. It's like when
So
somebody
Vietnam-
work a job for like mad long and then they retire. It's like, I don't know what to do now. What
Yeah.
am I supposed to do?
I'm a civilian.
Cool.
God.
What I was paying attention to, well, this is just me. Like, I like scores in movies.
Oh, the music was.
In that movie,
Oh, yo,
when Shuri dropped down as Black Panther, and they was playing that fucking music. I was like, yo, I know it sounds familiar. I gotta look up who fucking made this.
Yeah.
Fucking Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig.
The dude
Ludwig,
who did
yeah.
The Mandalorian.
you
yeah.
bald-headed demon.
Oh yeah, you bought that shit was fire. Nigga. You bought it. I was dying. So I was like, yo. Yeah, no, he did the score of the first one, and he
I
works
didn't know
with-
that.
Yeah, and he works with Ludwig is. I mean, most modern movie. Well, I don't say most modern, but he's like I guess the new up and coming guy for that shit.
That nigga's amazing.
No, he do great.
He's
I mean, he worked with
amazing.
Childish Gambino.
Oh yeah.
He's been working with him for long, mad long.
Nah, whatever song they was playing.
That Burna Boy shit?
When he brought them niggas in the court after they tried to break into the facility.
Yeah.
And they brought them niggas into the courtroom.
Mhm.
It was like, whatever song they was playing, I want that shit.
I mean,
It's on Spotify.
yeah, it's on Spotify. What's the soundtrack?
Yeah, the
nigga?
soundtrack's out. Came out yesterday.
No, that Burna Boy shit. That's just my shit.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
That nigga is nasty with it. He uses some fucking punk synths.
No,
with
not the
fucking
streamer.
orchestrate.
No.
Hmm?
He
What?
said,
No,
like
not
they
no
playing-
goddamn. Nah, not no goddamn stream. No,
Ain't no streamer that talented.
no, nah. What's his last name?
Gunderson.
Gunderson. Something like that. So-
Something German or whatever, or Swedish. I think. Ludwig.
But yeah, like how the way he scored Shuri showing up with the Black Panther suit,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this song's fucking fire, nigga.
Mm.
That seems kind of lit.
I like how I like the misdirect when Shuri took the herb, and it looked like in the chair that it had
Oh yeah, like her
mother's hat,
the hat
crown thing
she was wearing.
and then
Yeah.
you go to the other side. What's up, cousin?
It's like, oh shit, it's Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
Fine.
Michael B. Jordan.
Where that accent came from?
Michael B.
Because she's British.
Yeah. Yeah, Ludwig that them two eyes over the O. I don't know how you pronounce that O though.
Goranson.
Ludwig Göransson. There you go.
No, that O got like a go in it.
Göransson.
Goranson.
Goran Garbusher.
What else happened? I was gonna say something. Fuck, what else happened?
What else?
Jesus.
Uh,
Oh, man.
yeah, Killmonger almost got her. She was about to, go to that side. It was like,
Yeah.
I just want to see the world burn type shit.
I still think she wanted to do that until.
Oh, nah, she did until it was like
Show them who you are.
until her
Yeah.
mother appeared like Mufasa out the sky and
You
shit.
facts.
You
I'm
are.
like, remember who you are? I was like, I want to kill you. I want to kill you so bad. My pussy's hard.
Yeah. The Shuri got plot armor though, nigga.
No, I mean,
She got stabbed, nigga. Like, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, even Killmonger didn't survive that.
But she got powers of the Black Panther.
Killmonger.
Even
got,
Killmonger didn't
but he
survive
got,
that.
but he got stabbed in the chest. She got stabbed in the stomach,
Yeah.
side stomach too. Not even like
Chest.
straight arm.
that's the intestines.
And he got stabbed in the heart.
Yeah.
She got stabbed through. Like you can live. She gonna bleed out, but it's gonna take a while.
You gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You got this, dog.
Yeah, I mean, when your heart stop beating, you dead.
Yeah.
You might bleed out a little, nigga. You got some time. And Namor was beating the fuck out of her, son. He
Yeah.
beating the shit. He hit her with the elbow. He was doing this upper elbow shit. He was fucking him with that. That was his favorite move, that upper elbow, nigga. The upper elbow was fire. Nigga. He was like beating her ass, son.
Yo, who was that warrior that Okoye was fighting like 3 times?
Oh,
the big
fucking
dude?
Yeah,
the
that was fucking her up.
That was
Beat-
T-Hawk.
Oh shit, word.
They shot some of this in Mexico. They shot some of this in Cape Verde.
Word.
They shot some of this. Where else? It was somewhere else that was exotic as hell. They really killed it with the locations too.
Like,
Yeah.
What else?
I like I think you said this already. Namor's origin.
yeah,
Yeah, name
Yeah,
was
fucking
origin.
smallpox, baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
Had to mix up them herbs,
The
goddamn
white devil.
Spaniards, the goddamn diseases.
But then they all drank the shit. It killed them, and then they woke up like, "Oh shit, we're alive. You can't breathe."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "How do y'all know to go to the water?" I guess that's just animal instinct or instinct, whatever.
I don't
so
know.
they
Nigga.
just
I
went
mean,
to go in the
sometimes you
water.
gotta skip past some things.
And that, I mean, hey,
like you got not think too hard.
But now we live here, and then our son. So Namor also said that he was a mutant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Threw
That
out
like
there.
out his mouth, clear as day.
Yeah.
Mutant. Facts.
So
First mutant, apparently. If you want,
And that's comic book accurate.
That is
because
accurate.
in the comic books, he looks different
than other
than everybody else.
Yep.
He looks more human.
Mhm.
Everybody else is like bluish.
Like they were.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So are there 2 ways to have mutants? This is like a genetic mutation, or it's a supernatural.
Well, it's the
herb
same thing.
No,
plant
he's a
thing?
genetic
It's the same
mutation.
Yeah.
I thought a genetic mutation was just like you just happened to be born. Like, not
No,
like,
no, no, no.
Not like a substance was introduced to the body of the pregnant person. Just happened to,
Well, in our defense, we don't know if he wouldn't have been born.
Oh, no,
like
that's,
that period, but it just happened to coincide together.
I mean, if your mother's human and then you drink this shit, and then all the
Yeah, but
people
we-
around
we-
me turn blue, but then I'm
We don't know.
Well, he's different because he got born in
Yeah.
that situation. They was already alive. They took the herb straight
Yeah.
up, so it's kind of different.
Yeah.
Like, see, this is what the Eternal should have touched on, but they didn't touch on the shit, which I hate. Like mutants come from they already had a genetic gene because the Celestials was testing on humans, so most of the human population have the gene, and they have They need something to activate it. That's how that Terrigen Mist shit
But yeah,
sort
we
of
didn't
like.
get there yet in the movie.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing about it. That's what I thought they were gonna do. That's how you introduce mutants. That's how it started. But they never did anything like that.
Well, I mean, obviously, I guess Eternals. When Eternals came out, was the deal complete? It must have been by then, right?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't remember.
I think it was. It wasn't complete, but it probably in the works. You know how they got it.
So it's like one of them things.
It's
One of them things. Like, okay, we know this is probably gonna happen, but
Yeah.
we still can't necessarily
Now-
talk about certain things until it's 100%
Hefe said that the herbs activated the mutations, and
possible.
then how do you explain all the other people? What I mean, I guess
What you mean?
So,
like his whole clan. Like
well, it's like how the heart shaped herb give somebody who drinks it superpowers.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So it gave them superpowers. Essentially, it did, and with the added effect of breathing oxygen through the water.
Did they explain the feather feet?
He's
No,
a
he's a
mutant.
mutant.
He's a
You don't have to
mutant.
explain it anymore.
That's why his
So,
ears are pointed and
he's
he
a
has
mutant.
he
Yeah.
has wings. That's a mutation.
You don't have to explain it anymore.
That's why he said.
Oh,
he's
so
a
you don't have to
mutant.
explain.
Yeah,
so this
he's a
nigga,
mutant.
He's a mutant. He's
Mutation.
That is a mutation, and he's a mute. He's a mutant, and he happens to be part
this nigga's an Icarus fish.
Atlantean.
basically.
So he happens to be part Atlantean, and he's a mutant.
But he can't fly no more.
Well, he got,
No, I think I should
I
grow
think he
back.
could grow back. He got regenerative abilities.
As soon as my one wing here, fuck you up.
Just put it in some salt water. He'll be all right.
Gonna put his foot in rice.
Yeah.
I like how he actually has a weakness.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
exploited
him
the
out.
shit out of that.
Yeah, they found that out really, really quickly.
He's like, yeah, it's hot in this bitch.
Yeah, don't fight. Yeah, don't
Is
fight
AC
scenes.
on?
Don't fight scenes are some of the best scenes I've seen in a while.
That's a fact.
When Namor came out of the water, fucking ships up, cutting ships, diving back in the water.
Yeah, had to
Mach
refresh
5 in
up and had to come back.
Mach
And
5 in the pool. He was just coming back up. All y'all niggas, I got feather feet.
the nigga had to juice up.
Yeah. And then was like, I noticed something.
He had to moisten up. Moisten up.
I do declare, watch this. You try this nigga out? So right with that bitch.
That's the only way she was gonna beat that nigga. Otherwise, he's gonna fuck her up.
Yeah.
pretty much.
So how do we feel
Fight
about
me on land, bitch.
pretty much? That's what she's like.
Over
yo,
there on that water and shit.
fight me in the
Fight me
desert.
on land, nigga.
Fight me in the desert, motherfucker.
All that bullshit.
Yeah, nigga.
Cool in the air.
Yeah.
Cool in the water. Fight me in the desert, ho.
Yeah, bitch. Nah. So how do we feel about the last Phase 4 movie? Because this is the final Phase 4.
This was
Oh,
the
yeah.
best thing that happened in Phase 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Shang-Chi was good too, though.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, Shang-Chi was cool, but this is the best thing that happened in Phase 4 because we got a lot of questions answered, a lot of people introduced. We got a lot of chapters closed.
Yep.
We got basically what we've been a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess just a lot of questions answered because we didn't know what was gonna we didn't know how they were gonna move forward.
Mhm.
Then we didn't know how we was gonna move forward without Chadwick.
Mhm.
We didn't know who was gonna be introduced and how and what's going on with the storyline. I guess we'll find out more in February or something like that.
Well, we still have
What's
one
the next Disney Plus thing to come out?
Guardians of the Galaxy,
And that's when? March, April
December,
of this year.
the holiday special. So that's
Oh.
the holiday special. So this is the last Phase 4 movie. The holiday special is the last Phase 4 thing,
Yeah.
technically. And then starting in February is Phase 5, starting with Ant-Man.
Mm.
So we're moving right on to Phase 5. So we still don't have any answers to like the overarching, like what the fuck is going on or
Right.
anything. For all these things combined together, it's still like, but I think but I do think Phase 5, because obviously we're getting Kang. So once we get that does tie into Loki, right, and maybe it'll tie into Miss Marvel and all that shit.
question.
We'll see. Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
This may have to do with contract disputes or what have you. Was it weird that there were no other Avengers at T'Challa's funeral? Or is that just like we gonna keep it centralized, just Wakanda type shit? Or like nobody showed up?
I think they kept
That
it
was not-
private though, right?
Yeah. Well, one, I think it's a like.
I mean, but I'm
he's the
sure
king.
niggas heard like, yo.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they allowed, because again, it's Wakanda. They're not
Isolated?
isolalists, whatever the fuck you say that word.
I know what you're saying,
Society. Yeah, whatever. So so it might not be for outsiders to come
though.
to that funeral.
Yeah, and it was
Didn't
getting
they say something about the white agent dude or no? I'm bugging.
Nah, he didn't show up. Bro.
No, I know he didn't
The
show, but
agent?
didn't they ask him why he didn't or something like that?
No, they
I'm
asked
bugging.
Nakia that.
Okay, maybe I
Somebody asked Nakia why she wasn't
maybe I
there.
just made that up on him. What else?
And I think there was around a time where they was like really isolating themselves because people were trying to steal their technology.
right.
Yeah,
So it was like, oh, none of these
Nah.
niggas coming here.
yeah. They don't just let strangers into Wakanda. Like
They killed all them white people.
that. That's a fact. Murderlated.
They ain't even try to like, oh, somebody might have survived. Oh, we got your general. Like, no, they just
Dead.
mind control. All of them jumped off the ship. All the people in the helicopter gone. Yeah, all them white people gone.
Dead. D-U-D dead.
People in the scuba suits, they ain't even try to get in the fucking
Nah,
notes.
dead.
That was one thing I liked about the Atlanteans or the whatever.
Yeah.
They took ones down.
They killed shit.
Oh, no, it was up for
They ain't
murder.
had time for none of that, peace, tasing shit. We're
Nah,
gonna
we
capture
murking.
you. No. You have to die. No one can know about us.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah, they're like a direct difference, direct opposition of Wakandans. They got vibranium. They don't really have technology like that, but
Yeah.
they're very savage.
Yes.
These motherfuckers will kill you in a fucking minute. God damn it.
What else?
And that could even change if they're in like an alliance with Wakanda. They might start trading technology, and they might next time we see them, they might be in more advanced society. We don't even know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Do we know if there'll be a Black Panther 3?
Oh yeah.
Possibly, I'm sure. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I think that depends on what happens.
You killed everybody.
Well, they set it up though.
I mean, not everybody, but you killed that nigga grandma,
Yeah.
granddad,
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All he has a sister,
Yeah.
No, you
a
don't.
couple Dora Milaje,
Yeah.
his mom.
Yeah. So you can still become Black
Yeah, you
Panther.
still do it.
You can still do it, or you could be Shuri again. Who knows? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It depends. What happens depends on what goes on with the rest of the MCU.
I don't even think that.
Like, if there's a time jump type of thing or anything like that, or after Secret, because Secret Wars things happen where they collide multiverses together and shit, like into one planet type of thing.
Yeah.
And which I'm thinking is going to happen, like Battle World type of not bullshit, but type of Battle World type of thing eventually. And then I think whatever happens after that will obviously change the face of the MCU. And that's a way to make some changes on certain things.
I think they kind of gave a hint of what the third one was going to be about. Obviously, the U.S. or whoever is going to start coming for
Mhm.
Wakanda. I don't know what kind of villain they're going to use. That's the tricky part.
Yeah, I was watching some video where they're saying, because we had Valerie, whatever the hell her name is, who happened to be Ross's ex-wife, which is funny. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Show up, and they were saying, what if the Thunderbolts movie is the U.S. government sending in a secret team into Wakanda to try to get some vibranium, and it happens to be them, and they maybe they lie, so they lie to Bucky about what they're actually doing, and like, oh, this is whatever, a mission to Wakanda for something, and since Bucky's kind of cool to Wakandans, they use him. That's why he's on the team. They use him as a way in, but the true mission of them is to like steal vibranium or what did the government say? It was a what's the word he used? Fuck. Not destabilization.
Yeah.
Destabilize Wakanda somehow to allow the U.S. government to break in there. So maybe they'll use that team as a way to try to do something to the Wakandans to like force their hands in some type of way.
Hmm.
So maybe that's what Thunderbolts is all about, because we don't know what the fuck they're doing. So it could be some shit revolving around Wakanda.
Okay. What else has happened?
It's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah. Predicted that first episode, bitch. They like that. 1 out of 10. What did you give this movie?
8.
8? Solid 8?
Yeah.
Bobby?
It was a time when I was watching this where I was like, yo, this shit might be better than the first one.
You know what? You know who said that? Steve. Steve said, because I was streaming on Thursday or Friday or something like that, and he came in chat, said, yo, this might be better than the first one. And I think they pulled it off without Chadwick. I was like, I'm mad excited now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Because it was, if I'm comparing the two, right?
the Midnight Angel shoots was fire too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the main problem I had with the first one was like the fights was very lackluster, but the story and the cinematography was really good. It was just them fucking fight scenes. It's really lackluster to me. This shit,
No, they had some good.
Everything was
the
on.
acting was better.
Oh, that's a fact.
Acting was better. The fight scenes were better.
The cinematography was better. Like
Way
everything
better.
looked. It looked different.
just
Yeah.
crisp. I was in a fucking
That shit look
IMAX,
different.
whatever the fuck it was, the big theater.
Yeah.
What else? It was something I want to say. Shit. Bobby, what you give it 1 out of 10?
Let me see. Like 8.5.
Oh, I only want to say
Mm.
because niggas was crying.
Hmm?
Anybody get emotional?
No.
I know you didn't. I'm not asking you.
So why'd you ask?
I was asking Bobby in chat.
No, but I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. It was mainly in motherfucker. Ryan Coogler know what he doing. It's the scenes where you see Chadwick and they just silence everything and it's like
Yeah,
mad
no,
quiet.
that
I'm like,
was- I
man, you
know.
Now when she was
motherfucker.
on the beach, I was like, oh,
yeah,
Chad.
like oh god. Even at the beginning when they
Moment of
showed him
silence.
the
yeah,
Marvel,
yeah, the
Marvel
Marvel
shit,
logo
it was
was
just
all
quiet,
Chad
no
was like,
music,
ah,
yeah,
everything was
motherfucker.
purple.
God damn.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'd give it a. Yeah, I might do 8.5.
Yeah, it's like slightly. I put it slightly better than the original.
Do you think it makes the money of the first one?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
If it would came out February, probably.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
The niggas don't go see movies just
we
to
just in a
Black
weird
History
time.
Month.
Yeah, they do.
We just in a weird time right now.
I mean, yeah.
just economically we're in a weird time, so I don't know.
Almost cried at the mid-credit. The mid-credit surprised me more than anything.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck is this little nigga? I was like, oh, this nigga got a son?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, his name is T'Challa? How many juniors are there? Is this real? Is this a thing? Is this nigga from like another Earth? Like, what is this? Who is this nigga?
Charlie.
My name is Toussaint.
Well, he was like, that is my Haitian name.
You can keep a secret. I got a secret too. That's not my
Yeah.
real name.
That's my real name.
I am T'Challa.
Hmm.
Prince T'Challa.
How many juniors do they have in the MC?
Juniors?
Yeah.
None that I can think of off the
Yeah,
top
I
of
don't
my
know.
head right now.
I can't think of any.
See, now we just veering off. These are the patterns, the lines and shit. We just completely separating from the comic books. Now T'Challa. Now we got
They've been completely
now we got a
separated
TJ.
from comic books, nigga.
now we got a TJ.
T'Challa Jr.
T'Challa.
T'Challa.
To Junior. Yeah. So with that being said, topics. What do we have? 4 topics. Gears of War movie announced on Netflix alongside adult animated series. What's the adult animated series?
Oh, what they trying to do? They trying to pull a Cyberpunk
Probably.
franchise back?
Yeah.
That shit was pretty good. I mean, they could just introduce mad characters that ultimately died and whatever.
But that it just means like it's gonna be violent.
Just
They're
the
probably
whole
gonna be,
city,
It's
yeah.
gonna be blood because it's niggas with guns that have chainsaws on them. So you can see nigga get chainsawed in half type of shit. So like that's what they mean when adult. It's gonna be bloody, which I'm all for because
I ain't like how the first one ended.
what
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
what show?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I ain't like how it ended.
Why not?
You mean?
I wanted to do the lip.
Oh
No.
yeah, oh yeah.
Him and his baby. I wanted to.
Oh no, that's
No.
oh yeah, that's a
I
fact.
want the niggas to go to the moon. Like,
Yeah, well, somebody made
Nah,
something.
nah.
yeah.
There's no happy ending.
Nah, there's no happy. There's no happy ends in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Fucking
Cyberpunk is a fucked
Carlito's
up.
way ass shit.
Facts. It's a fucked up.
I like stories like that though, because it makes you rewatch it. It's like Juice. It's like, yo, this wouldn't have happened if you'd have did this one
One
thing.
thing
You
was
just
better.
kept going.
Yeah, he was. The David was just a dumbass.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
dumb and young.
He's like, you saw this nigga go crazy.
But he thought that since he put that shit in the first time, like,
He
he
be
could
aight.
handle it. But it's
Nigga
like,
thought he
nah,
was
nigga.
special.
Special his way into death, nigga.
Yeah, shotgun right to the face.
Yeah.
Nigga said you had potential, kid. Yakata.
He was gonna save him though too,
He thought about it.
like Adam Smasher.
He
But
thought about it.
I don't even think Adam Smasher's human anymore.
Nah, he's
he's
most-
full robot
Full
anything.
cyborg.
Yeah, he's full robot.
Yeah. Gears of War movie. I know
I'm with it.
Batista said he wanted to be Marcus
I mean,
Phoenix.
he's been tied to
Yeah.
this movie for like 12 years.
Oh yeah.
Just the icon. Everyone, when we think Marcus Phoenix, we just think Dave Bautista. Just like
Just
this
because
way.
he's
Yeah.
big,
Yeah, he's a diesel.
hulking,
Yeah, he's
and
a
then if you
diesel.
put some hair on him, he kind of looked like Marcus Phoenix.
He don't to me, but he just
I don't think
he's
he do.
diesel. Not in the face, nah. He's just diesel.
He look
If
like
you
a
put
man.
Marcus Phoenix and Dave Bautista together, I'm not saying they twins, but they have some type of resemblance.
Just
Like,
white niggas with muscles.
they not. I don't even know if Marcus Phoenix is white. They like tan, just big ass dudes carry this chainsaw gun, and
I don't think
I
Dave,
just don't want Terry Crews to be cold. That's it. That's all I ask for.
you know this gonna happen.
Fuck no,
It's
please.
gonna happen now.
Cold Drain, baby. What? No, I need somebody else.
Who else diesel?
You can get Diesel. You can CGI somebody. You can put a body suit on
CGI.
somebody. I don't know. You do. You can do anything.
Yeah.
F these ads and F Papa John's. I'm sorry, man. Pay for your subscription. Pay your
You
fare.
do-
Let's see. Indiana Jones series in development for Disney Plus. Is Harrison Ford out?
Man, you know.
I mean, he's done.
So who's Indiana Jones then?
Don't know yet because we don't know what the story is going to be. We don't know if it's a prequel, sequel, whatever, continuation. And we just know that they're doing something in the Indiana Jones universe. They have one more movie coming out, and I think Harrison Ford said that's his last time playing Indiana Jones. So he is done.
Last time
All
playing
time,
anything,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah,
Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, we're all saying.
My bad.
This nigga just killed Harrison Ford
I know, right?
on
Shit.
live on air.
Damn it.
Yo, if that nigga die, he reckless. He like to fly planes and shit by himself. That nigga about to fucking
No.
dust in the wind himself,
Well,
nigga.
nigga, pull up then, shit.
Jesus.
Disney set to begin layoffs alongside a targeted hiring freeze and travel limits.
Shit.
First of all, do we know what's happening? Do we have a suspicion what's happening?
I'm pretty sure it's because of this global recession we about to be in. Nigga.
Yeah, we in a recession.
Is
They
it a
just not saying
recession or
It's a
can we-
recession. They
can
just don't
we
want to
do
call it that.
more with less? Do we not need as much as we have? Because Disney don't seem to be slipping.
it. They're not, but
in
it's
my head.
It's because the average human, regular niggas don't got money to spend on extravagant shit. So it's like that means they're not gonna be spending money on things they don't necessarily need, which would include Disney, maybe trips to Disneyland, all that kind of
yeah.
shit.
Oh
So
yeah, that too. We covered that last week.
yeah, so the stuff like that. So it's like we know that we're not gonna be making the same revenue that we might have been making in the last 2 or 3 years. So that means we need to tighten our belt now, which means getting rid of people. It means it's hiring freeze. It means we're not taking on new employees to have to worry about paying for them, because we know that we will probably not be making the same amount of money as we were a few years ago. So
Yeah.
it's not so much that Disney's like, oh, we can't afford it. It's like we know the money's not going to be coming in the way it was, so we might as well try to preempt that slightly.
And we're in a weird spot with the streaming services being real big. They don't know how to fully capitalize off this shit yet.
Yeah.
I was talking. I was watching this shit with Scott Atkins.
Mhm.
He played in Undisputed. He was Boyka.
Mm-hmm.
He said how movies used to work was like how Van Damme and all them, like they used to be doing these movies over and over and over and over again. Because back then you would do the movie, it wouldn't matter what the box office was because you make all your money back on DVD sales. But now nobody's watching DVDs. It's all streaming service. So we're in a weird kind of space to try to get profit off of streaming.
Yeah.
That's why Netflix is doing the ads thing. It's gonna come to that. I'm already. I forgot what I was watching. I think I was watching. What was it? I think it was Paramount Plus.
Mhm.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I was watching Dead Space. Mad ads.
Ads, yeah.
I was like, where the fuck this shit come from?
Yeah, I mean that's
Right in the middle of my movie.
There's
God damn it.
ads, and then there's the price hike on the actual streaming service itself. Like, so they're because like, I mean, we had this discussed before. It's like they don't. No matter how many people watch something like on Netflix, 1 million people could watch something on Netflix. They don't get paid each time someone watches that movie because you're just paying for the service as a whole. So they're trying to figure out a way to supplement their income. Because like if in a movie, if 1 million people bought a ticket for that movie, then you know 1 million people bought a ticket for that particular movie.
Mm-hmm.
But for like if you have Netflix, you're just paying for that service. Like you already in the amusement park, but we don't know which ride you're on.
Yeah.
We just know that you're in the amusement park. We can see, obviously they can see what rides you're watching, but you don't get paid per ride. You just get paid for that entrance fee. So it's like,
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
It's kind of stupid though.
that's how it's been working.
But why can't they adopt the same thing that they do in music with TV shows and everything else on streaming?
The ads.
There's ads on music too. Like if you don't pay for Spotify, they got ads on this shit.
Yeah, they're starting to do the ads. That's why they're starting to do the ads.
Yeah, but I mean,
Because-
streaming doesn't work like that either.
What you mean?
I don't think, right? I don't think it works exactly one for one.
It
Because we
don't.
see people talk about that all the time. Like,
It all depends on what company that you're streaming stuff on. So
Yeah.
it's like Apple, you might get a certain amount. Amazon Music, Spotify, YouTube, you might get a certain pay cut. But I'm like, if you obviously you don't split your movies off into different streaming services. But I'm just like, just give them like a hey, if somebody watches at least 30 minutes of this movie, you get paid
10 cents or
whatever the
a
fuck.
fraction of a penny.
Yeah, if you got 5, 10, 20 million subscribers, anytime somebody watch this shit, 30 minutes at least, you get 50 cents or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's not how the film industry works, really.
I know, but I'm just saying, why?
most of that, they're just paying for it up front, and then Netflix is getting their money back. Like Netflix is already taking their $300 million to make this movie, and then they're just putting this movie on their service, and then which is why they made a effort to put all their content up front versus stuff that they brought, because then this is stuff that's like in house and that they're getting is for them. It's not like, okay, we get it, and then now these people gotta get paid off it as well. It's like they're just trying to make it so that the only content that people are watching is their content.
Yeah, Netflix is kind of ahead of the game, even though people hate them for doing it. They're trying to crack down on people sharing passwords. One of the reasons why they're doing that is because you got to do it for the profit.
The subscription numbers aren't going up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, how it's looking right now, it's gonna reform back to classic television.
TV.
It's just gonna be streaming.
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna take a while for them to get the infrastructure right, because this is a new thing.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Suerte for the new topic. He said, "Do y'all see Baldwin trying to sue for the people who didn't check the gun before him and pay all the damages he owes?" He has a case.
Yeah.
Because that's when you got one singular job, and that's to check the props to make sure there aren't any live rounds in it. Who bought the live rounds?
Yeah.
You got traces. We got traces back to whoever gave us the gun in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So Baldwin does have a claim.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, someone lost his life because somebody was negligent. I don't expect Alec Baldwin to know the weight of a gun with bullets in it, fake bullets in it, whatever the case may be. So he has a claim, and I think they are liable. I don't think Alec Baldwin should have any. I don't think he should be arrested. No retribution should come his way. There was an accident on his end, negligence on someone else's end because they didn't do their job. So, yeah. What are the other topics? Let's see. Studio Ghibli is teaming up with Lucasfilm. We about to get a classic. Something.
Maybe, I don't know. I was seeing something that might just be part of Star Wars Visions Season 2.
Yeah.
So it's not going to necessarily be like a feature-length film. It's probably going to be like a 10, 15-minute like short or whatever, which still would be cool.
They hand-draw them shit, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
For the most part.
Oh, look at this old animation shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but that means it takes you like a year and a half to make a movie now.
Well, it depends if it's
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, that, and if it's a 15-minute, thing, it's not like
it might be quicker.
It's not like a feature-length film, so it's the time requirement.
How long they be taking? Like 3 years?
They be taking that long. Yeah, because they draw every cell.
Nah, you ever seen the videos of them niggas they used to do Bugs Bunny shit? They had the pages. They'll be like,
yeah, they'll draw it, and then they'll draw it, and then they'll draw it, and it's just like.
Motherfucker will work 12 hours. Motherfuckers will work 12 hours. They got 30 seconds.
Yeah, if that.
Hell out of here.
Yeah,
no, you know how crazy it was to be an animator when back in the day?
Yeah.
Shit. All that shit we was watching. When did they start using computers?
90s. Mid to late 90s. I mean, Toy Story really did it, but somewhere...
Like, South Park had to be one of the first recipients of that shit because they was putting shit on cardboard. They was like cutting shit out and moving mouths and shit. When they actually got the computers, it was like, oh shit, it's just a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was like when I was watching my sister animate some shit. I was like, nigga, you cheating. I wasn't doing that when I was younger. This motherfucker moving her eyes and shit. I wasn't doing that. I had to erase the shit and redraw it.
Yeah.
This shit is easy as fuck. Should have kept drawing, goddammit.
And I think that's what it is too. Later. And I think even though it says hand drawn, I do think it's more on that digital thing where it's like they're still drawing them by hand, maybe, but there's some aid from technology.
I be hating on niggas, but I be seeing them draw because I'm like, yo.
I be watching niggas draw, and they got this new shit where I don't even know the name of the program, but if you draw on one side, it automatically duplicates it on the other side. So when you draw a face, you just draw it one time.
So much easier. You know what I had to go through? And I got fucking OCD. I remember once.
Like this symmetry, like everything's correct on the first try. You ain't got to go back and look at line. Nah.
Man, I used to draw a fucking full picture. I'll fuck up on one finger and crumble the whole shit over.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Start running.
Not anymore.
Niggas be like, yo, what you doing? It ain't perfect.
We in the future, baby. We in the future.
I used to hate niggas like you.
I'm sorry.
Niggas do some wild dope shit if one thing be wrong. Like, nigga, I couldn't do that shit if I tried.
My bad.
Ash Ketchum is finally The very best Pokemon trainer.
For
You know
now.
what? That's actually a callback
What?
of him becoming the best trainer finally. You remember you was shitting on Axe? You was like, he said, let's talk about it. Ash really wasn't the best. You remember
He
he said-
wasn't. He is now.
He said, I want to be the very best. I think he said, I am the very best.
Yeah,
That no one ever was, nigga, and he never was, though.
He said,
He
I
is
want
now.
to be the very best. Doom, doom, doom. Don't act-
Yo, did they
Sing
play
it with
that?
us, nigga.
They gotta play that.
No.
Nah, they probably
They
did.
gotta play that as the final song.
Pokemon.
I wanna be. That's the best theme song.
It is.
My thing is, are they actually going to move on from Ash now?
They got to.
I mean, yeah,
Nah.
yeah,
Now they
well,
got
'cause
to.
it's
He
like,
the big
Nigga
Yeah.
won one championship in what, 20-some years?
yeah, but then it's
He
like,
completed his dream, man.
he's the
Nigga,
Pokemon
You know
champion
how
of
many
the world.
fucking gyms and regions and championships? This nigga won one.
The fact
No,
that
he
he won
won-
at all is
Nigga didn't beat the Elite Four. He didn't beat nobody in Johto, fucking Paldea, nowhere. He won one.
Yeah,
Nah.
he's the very best though.
New
He's the
nigga.
very best in that region.
Yeah,
Bitch, what about the world?
It's
There's
Bass's,
mad shit out there.
it's Bass's turn.
Just want you to stub your toe.
Why?
One good time.
That's
Just
racist.
say something else. You want to talk about racists? Bobby, play that shit back. There we was-
I can't.
Shout out to Ash though. Now what, nigga? Now what you gonna do?
So correct.
What was this team? I think he had a Dragonite, a Gengar, Lucario, Pikachu.
So rare candies.
Ricky, what?
Oh, you feed me is puffins. Gaming news. Sega is hiring a Sonic lore master to keep up with all his nonsense.
Yeah.
So they want somebody to canonically put everything
Put everything
so
together.
we don't have no
Streamline,
fuck ups.
Yeah, yeah.
Why aren't more? I don't feel like a lot of companies do this.
They don't, because they don't give a shit.
But why don't you give a shit about like one of your premier platforms,
I mean, first off, how many
your
games?
premier IPs?
How many companies get the chance to put out multiple
Nintendo.
releases but for the same thing? Yeah, but that's different. Like,
I don't think they
however
can,
many-
like,
yeah,
can,
most
like, at all.
companies don't get to put out 35
None of
different
this shit
games
makes
of
sense.
their thing.
Like they fucked up from jump and did not care.
Yeah, well,
They named them niggas the Mario Brothers, and then they called, and then they called
Oh,
the
the
front
main
nigga
nigga
Mario.
the name is
Like,
Mario
that's-
Mario and Luigi Mario.
If they're the Mario Brothers, their last name is Mario. So y'all just gonna keep going with this. Y'all not gonna get this nigga no other name.
Yeah, Mario.
But that,
To be fair with that, I don't think like the Nintendo company had anything to do with that fucking movie.
but still, people fuck up all the time.
That's why.
No, I'm saying when they name it the Mario, when you say like
Super
like-
Mario Brothers.
like if it was like the Jones brother, that nigga name ain't Jones.
I know, but I don't.
Could be.
But my
It's stupid.
or unless he's like one of them white people that go by their last name.
Dude, what's Luigi's excuse?
Luigi Mario.
Luigi Mario.
So
So we just don't know what Mario's real name is.
nigga's not Seal. He don't got one name.
Nah, that's his last name. We don't know what his first name is yet. It's me, Paulo Mario. Kachinzi Mario.
Genzi.
They just fucked that up and just didn't correct it at all.
I just think it's different because the first movie they kind of like they probably sold the rights to like a company and they did whatever the fuck they wanted to do, just like Dragon Ball Z. But the movie that's coming out with Chris Pratt, that's in house,
Yeah.
right?
Or close to it. Yeah, I think they're
Illuminate. I never heard of that.
Illumination. I've heard of Illumination. I feel like I think it's just closer than obviously that movie. That movie doesn't count. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about the Mario.
So you telling me Mario don't look like a Giuseppe?
Giuseppe Mario.
Giuseppe.
Geppetto Mario.
Geppetto?
Geppetto Mario.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Mario.
Fucking, it don't got this shit. What's this? Amadio?
Hmm?
Alonzo. Karma. Dario.
Karma
His name could be
Mario.
Dario Mario.
Dario Mario.
Giovanni.
Giovanni Mario.
Shut the fuck up. Romeo.
Romeo Mario.
Rolando.
Rolando Mario.
You done?
Radalelio Mario.
Radilio. What else we got? Horizon. No.
Pee Wee Mario.
Horizon Forbidden. What? Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn. What?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fucking Ron
Wait, is that
Burgundy
right?
out here.
My bad.
Horizon MMO is reportedly in the works for Sony and NCSoft.
NCSoft. Sounds familiar.
Horizon.
Why does that sound familiar?
Horizon MMO.
Is that the game company with the weird ass bat as the logo?
I don't know, dog.
What up?
That's the name of the show. Mario.
Mario.
You got Luigi on here.
NCSoft Corporation
Marco on here.
is a
Mario, Nico,
Marco Mario.
Nino, Renzo,
Nino Mario. Nino Brown Mario.
Santo Mario.
Palo Santo Mario.
That's Spanish.
Is it?
I think Palo Santo is
That plant, right?
some shit that Spanish people
Bird.
do.
I
It's
think.
like sage.
Yeah.
You beard.
Yeah. What's the shit with the MMO?
It's an MMO from
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
So you gotta have mix.
Y'all fuck with it?
The idea of it, sure.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna play it probably, but I like the idea of it.
Salvatore Mario.
Salvatore Mario.
Nigga not gonna stop. Hogwarts Legacy gameplay showcase shows off character creator, combat, and lots of other details.
Yeah. Yeah, they're showing off the black hair and it looks.
They
like
did
it's
right
good.
by us, man.
Well,
As far as
the
hair
wise, yeah.
hair wise, they
the
did
rest
right
of it,
by
yeah.
us, and skin tones and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. But who knows?
Because after that, it might go Lupita. You never know.
Youngo.
From the shit we saw, but they did black people right with the hair,
Yeah.
the textures, the styles. If you have an afro, cool. That's just not all black people.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have just fades, afros, and cornrows.
Right.
Hair is very, complex. We can do a lot of shit with our hair.
Yeah.
But character creation, I'm all for that. If I get to create a character, you got me already. I'm halfway in. Combat, I heard, from what I heard and what I kind of saw, it looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't see it?
I've seen it.
I seen
there's
like
They ground their ground.
like-
Somebody
yeah,
was-
it was like bits and pieces of it though. I didn't see a lot of it,
Yeah.
but it looks good. I'm just hoping like when it comes out, we get a actual good review. And it's like,
Expelliarmus.
Yeah. Spelliarmus.
Leviosa, bitch.
Leviosa Mario.
Leviosa.
I'm hoping that this gets like an 8.59 so I can play it and be happy that I'm playing it. And then maybe I'll go back and watch all the movies. Who knows?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Let's see. DC Marvel news. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse as Nope star Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah.
He's gonna be Punk.
Yeah,
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
Yeah.
Spider-Punk.
Because he's British, you know?
And then did we talk about Issa Rae being Spider-Woman?
Yeah, man, long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Jessica Drew.
Yeah. That's cool. I'm
And
with
there's
it.
somebody else black that was in there. I forget now.
Is Spider-Punk? Is Punk's this nigga black?
I don't know if he's black. He's British, probably.
Okay.
And Daniel Kaluuya is British.
I'm
in
with
real life.
black people voicing white characters. I'm with this shit now. Take over
It's
this
the
shit. too.
takeover.
I'm with all that shit.
Yeah, we coming for you, white people. Be scared.
Why Spider-Man producer is unhappy about MCU and Sony deal?
Yeah.
Why is he unhappy?
Because he thinks it's like I can't quote the quote, but he basically said it's like a parent giving their child off to adoption, and because they don't know what to do with it.
Oh, okay. So it's like we don't know what to do, so we
Yeah.
giving it to the MCU. Well, because y'all don't know, but to be fair, y'all don't know what to do with it. Give it to the people who have the track record of doing the right thing more times than not. I'm not saying everything the MCU has done has been perfect.
Or just give yourself some grace and just wait.
Yeah.
You just hold on to
No.
it.
Give it to the MCU. You seen more of this, right?
Yeah.
You seen what that done did it. You saw
Done
all.
did
You seen what all the other Spider-Man movies been.
What, Venom 2?
Yeah, we seen the Venom movies. Give it to the MCU.
I'm telling y'all
handle
right
it.
now, y'all two niggas, chat, I'm not going to see Venom 3. It has been announced. I told these two niggas in text, I am not going to
Nah,
see
you
Venom
watching
3. No, y'all going no.
Venom.
Especially if Eminem doing the soundtrack.
Venom. Come back and get him.
I got Matt
It's the
Venom.
return of Venom.
If somebody buy me a ticket and drag me to the theater, I go. I'm not wasting my fucking brain on watching this dumb shit. I'm not. Y'all gonna have to tell me about it. I'm gonna have to imagine it through my mind's eye. Not going to watch this shit.
He back to hit him. The return of Venom. Split him and get him. Mad Mo momentum.
You added more reason why I'm not seeing this shit.
Come on, dog.
No. I watched Mario twice.
It's a me.
The bad Mario.
The old one?
Yep.
Where Cooper had the Missy waves?
He did.
The Missy finger waves.
Against
Get
my
window.
window.
I can't feel the mushroom.
Boom. Boom.
I feel the window.
Boom. Boom.
But I guess cool.
That's
give
funny.
it to him. Here's my baby.
Nah, please,
Nurture it.
dude, please.
Nurture it.
Nurture it. Feed it. You leave it in the car in the summer.
You almost killed it.
Yeah, you gotta give it to somebody who give a fuck about it.
Let's see. James Gunn and Peter Safran form 8 to 10 year deal. 8 to 4. Fuck. James Gunn and Peter Safran.
Hey, yo, nigga, what? 8 to 10, 14. Your math is not mathing.
James Gunn and Peter Safran form 8 to 10 year plan for DC Films, TV, and more.
There you go.
There you go.
Where'd
Kevin Feige that shit. Nick.
What happened?
where'd the 14 come from?
Because I was looking at the link, the hyperlink. It just had mad
Backslash.
numbers. It was
The ink a backslash deal
Yeah,
for
it fucked me up.
Oh, yeah,
HTTPS.
it does say it though.
it was fucking me up. But how y'all feel about this 8 to 10 year plan? Is
Good. Somebody need to have a
too-
fucking plan.
Is it too little, too late? You know, this is like some tortoise in the hare shit. This is like Marvel is just way out in the head. So we got an 8 to 10 year plan, not 8 to 10 years of execution.
That's the problem.
What?
That was the original problem. I don't give a fuck about what Marvel's doing. And they shouldn't give a fuck about what Marvel's doing either. Just do what you have to do, but do it correctly.
But we're in a competing market.
No, compete these nuts. Just take your time with it.
But you know, people are starting to choose sides though, right?
Oh,
Well, they already been show signs in this MCU
Yeah, but
because of
you-
DC sucks.
But now it's way more apparent because you know how we always talk about the Xbox and the PlayStation. You can have both, but it's just
Yeah.
like people are like the lead is like insurmountable.
Yes,
we
but
just
don't worry
all the way Marvel. Like
don't-
I'm fully committed to this instead of you rehashing this and making another Batman or trying to introduce another new set of characters that we got to grow into, get backstory, yada yada, this, that, and the third.
No.
All these people are getting older while you have this 8 to 10 year plan. So why would we fuck with DC knowing that y'all have nothing good to come?
Actually, they're in a great spot because people are getting seemingly fatigued in the MCU. So because I want them both to be good. So if they take their time to do it right, I don't give a fuck as long as if they doing it, if what they're making is good. The problem is the stuff that they've been making as a whole collectively hasn't been that good. There's been bright spots here and there, but as a whole, it hasn't all been good. So if they take their time to make it all good and then just worry about doing what they have to do, don't worry about what the MCU is doing, don't worry about where they are right now. Just get your shit correct and then start there.
Bravo brought up a good point. Are we in the middle of a superhero overload?
Superhero overload? No. Well, they tried it.
Yeah.
They tried it. What was that shit with Ben Diesel that they came up with?
Bloodsport, I think.
Bloodshot, whatever the fuck it was.
Dead
They
it was
tried
some
it.
shit.
No, I think it's blood something because it had to do with his blood.
Yeah,
I can't
It
remember.
was some Valiant, right? Or Variant?
Yeah.
So they are. So
Because all the big box office movies that are coming out now, most of them are superhero movies, and the ones that get the most push and
but they're all coming from the
acclaim.
same place. And I think that's what Bobby's point is.
Yeah.
Like, I would agree with that if they were coming from every single which direction, but they're kind of really not.
Yeah.
It's just MCU, and then like you said, no one else. I mean, DC's got sprinklings. It's all
Well,
MCU.
yeah, when
shit.
one company drops fucking 6 movies a year, 5 shows a year,
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck, isn't that like an overload? And like then you got this competing company, and then this person's gonna try to throw their hat in the ring. We got the shit on Amazon. We got The Boys. We just got a bunch of fucking superhero movies, lore, characters we gotta learn. We don't have to worry about these people, but like the new people that are getting introduced to this shit. Like, it's a lot for people. Like, if you just getting into this shit, it's a lot. Like, oh, Iron Man, that's DC. No, that's Marvel, bitch. Like, oh, Batman, he fuck with Captain America. No, bitch, they're not gay.
Well,
Stop.
No, I don't think it's a lot. Especially if you don't like. There's not. I mean, there's a lot of Marvel content. Yeah, sure. You don't necessarily. I don't know if that's even gonna be true anymore.
What?
There was a time where you might not necessarily have to watch. That's not true. I was gonna say I don't know if you get to watch everything, but I think maybe you might. You it's probably more necessary to watch everything more now than ever because they're introducing side
And
stuff.
that's another thing Marvel has done that we don't give enough credit for. They make us watch the previous thing so we can get this thing.
Yeah.
And DC hasn't done that.
Yeah, because it's not been good. No, they tried, but nobody gives a fuck about what they're doing. That's it. They haven't even had them. They haven't made enough stuff to make it even matter to have to watch something else to watch something else.
Yeah.
Like, so they haven't even they haven't even really got off the ground.
Yeah, like you don't have to watch Wonder Woman 2.
You don't.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't.
Bravo said he had friends that tapped out after Endgame. Fair. That's a good
that's
stopping
fair.
point.
And that's a good
That's
stopping
fair.
point.
That's the same thing I said. I said if they never come out with another Marvel movie, I'm fine.
I'm good.
And they
I'm fine with
achieved
this.
something that no one else has achieved. And again, I think phase what it is, phase 4 has been weird for a lot of people because it is a middle. I think it is like, okay, we did this like 10-year saga thing and we got it, we completed it, we did it. And now we have to basically start over without the luxury of completely starting over, right?
Mhm.
So it's like this world still has to continue and permeate. So they can't just blank slate it. So we just got to work off what we have.
Zoria said, this shit is saturated. Who the fuck is Echo?
Echo?
That's a fact.
Oh,
No,
that's
but
see what they're doing is they're digging deeper into the bin.
Yeah, but I'm just
That's
saying, so it's an overload at this point. It's like, yo, now we got to know who these characters are attached to, their origin story, what part they play in the MCU. Do they play a pivotal part? Is it just like something to move the story along? It's like it's a lot at this point.
To be fair, niggas ain't know who Hawkeye was.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's crazy then.
Niggas ain't know who Black Widow was.
Yeah, fucking. And
That's crazy.
People talk about it all the time. Iron Man was not a main
Yeah, he really wasn't.
superhero. He was like a
C-level.
C-level character
Yeah.
until they made the movie. So
Yeah.
it's like, they're digging in the crates, but they've been digging in
Shit,
the crates.
niggas ain't know who Black Panther was.
That's
Being honest,
that's a fucking fact.
they really didn't know.
Same thing with Ant-Man. All these characters, like that was the magic of the MCU, is that they took characters that people that weren't the marquee characters people cared about, and they made people care about them. So it's like, yeah, okay, so who's Echo? But if the show, I mean, I'm concerned about the show. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. But if the show is good, then you're like, oh shit, it's Echo, like the same way
That's
it's
even more credit
Ant-Man.
that we need to get to Marvel because
Yeah,
fucking DC didn't have the top
they had
top 10 superheroes for the last 60 years.
Yeah.
And then these niggas came out in 2000 or something. No,
It's not even that. They had
2001 and came out with the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
And then set off this whole chain of shit. They made Iron Man hot.
Yeah, DC, and that's what makes the DC thing so disappointing. Is unlike with Marvel, they had
Batman.
they have everything. No, they had. It's not even Batman. They had control of everything. All their
Yeah.
characters. They had every single character that they own. They could make a property of and do their own connected thing or whatever, and they just fumbled it. It just hit the ground like a wet shit.
No bullshit. No bullshit. I understand how people sometimes say that Batman versus Superman box office wise it wasn't a flop, but to me that shit was a flop because you got the main two superheroes ever
in a movie.
didn't do $2 million.
First,
$2 billion. It should have been $2 billion
biggest-
honestly.
like
DC has 3 or 4 of the top 5 superheroes ever.
Yeah.
Batman, Superman.
Can you add a Wonder Woman?
you can, but I don't know.
Iconic,
Yes.
I would say the top 5 would be Spider-Man, Batman, Superman,
X-Men.
Hulk.
I don't even know Hulk is high.
Hulk?
but-
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
don't-
yeah.
Spider-Man,
Yeah, people
X-Men,
love Hulk.
So,
Yeah,
so
people
we
love
doing
Hulk.
so we doing X-Men as a group?
Yeah, I mean,
In
that's
the 90s? Yeah.
That's one of the marquee. That's why they got sold. I don't know if it got sold first, but that's why they got sold off from the Marvel. That's their marquee character. It was Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, X-Men. Like that's Hulk too. I guess you would believe because that's why I got sold off too. Those are like their marquee characters, and then what we had left is what we made do it, and it worked out well.
But do niggas bang with everybody in X-Men though?
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's too many X-Men.
But it's just about-
it's more so the 90s cartoon, Wolverine, Storm, kind of Cyclops, Beast is in, he morph, and then, you know.
No, it's just X-Men
Yeah,
in general.
in
Yeah, as a
general,
collective.
Like,
Yeah.
we're just talking about X-Men. No, it doesn't.
But yeah,
it doesn't-
Wolverine is like a top 5
Yeah,
comic book character of all time.
fact.
Mm,
No, that's
Yeah,
doesn't,
Wolverine.
doesn't
Wolverine,
matter.
Batman, Batman,
Doesn't
Superman. Who else you want to put in there?
Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You got your 5.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that
All
list.
right, so that knows my point. Then Marvel got 3 of the top fucking 5. All right, DC.
Well, in position wise of who's more iconic, Batman, Superman is in the
Yeah,
top
because
3.
they better.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
like
is right there.
Yeah, and Superman's like the first, pretty much. Like, and he's
Yeah.
been around since the 20s or some shit, like
40s
30s
or
or
some
40s or
shit.
some shit. Yeah, and same thing with Batman, and so they've been around, and they've been and they've been part of pop culture for a very long time. Like Superman had the fucking those little animated shorts before movies, and then obviously the Christopher Reeves films, and then Batman has like 45 different Batman movies, and the Adam West TV show. So it's like they've been a major part of pop culture for a long time. And then, here's the first movie with them in it together, live action. That I believe. I think they showed. I don't know if it's the first time, but I think it is. And live action movie, and it's like this is what it is, and it's like, and it's not great.
Somebody said Captain America. Is Captain America top 5?
No. Maybe now, but I don't know if he was.
Yeah,
before.
I'm talking about before all this.
Nah,
happened.
he didn't break top 15.
Yeah, I don't think he was before.
I could name 14 other motherfuckers I would vote before Cap.
Yeah.
No, nobody was thinking about the Avengers. Nobody gave a fuck about the Avengers.
Not in that way, no.
They don't even know who's in the Avengers, like for real, for real.
That's a fact.
It's
And again, that's credit to the MCU and what they did.
the MCU built all that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna. I didn't know Thor was in the Avengers for a while.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah.
But that's the point.
So yeah, but they made
even Thor was in it.
they
You're
made
right.
these people A-listers, A+, Z level, whatever the fuck you want to put them. They up there.
Yeah.
DC should start. That's what they've been doing ever since. They start losing and hit reset every fucking 3 years.
Well, they haven't. No, they haven't. They haven't hit a reset yet.
Not a reset, but it's like they just fail and just. I don't know.
Well, fail is a
let's
subjective
put out
word.
another property. Reset. Let's put out in.
But they're not resetting. They're just
not resetting,
continuing.
but it's like
I think after Flashpoint, we might get an actual real reset. Possibly.
They should give the fuck up. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think
wouldn't
that's
say
true. They shouldn't
give
give up. They shouldn't give up. I think that's
fight back, nigga. Fight back.
Stop.
That's the funniest thing about that movie. Like,
I think that's the problem. Stop trying to be in a fight. But yeah, I don't think they really are anymore. But I'd stop worrying about what other people are doing and just worry about what you have to
I think
do.
Can you not be in a fight if people put you against each other?
But I think
constantly?
James Gunn would put a rein on that shit.
I think so too.
He'll put a
that's
stop
the
to
hope.
that shit.
And that's the hope.
Fantastic Four was more popular than the Avengers. That's a fact.
It was.
Oh yeah, they were.
They were until the movies weren't that great.
Yeah, they started wilding. But like I said, can you not be in competition when there's no other opposition? It was like we have to put this person against. That's just the nature
You
of
don't
competition.
have to.
You don't have to, but that's what people do. So it's like Nas and Jay-Z. So it's Drake and J. Cole, or Drake and Kendrick. It's Marvel and DC. Then it's
They could just ignore it and just do their own thing.
they
That's my
can't.
point. They can.
That noise is so loud. You can't ignore it.
Yes, they can.
They cannot.
Yes, they can.
You talking about they can put the blinders on and be like, we're not gonna check out nothing they're doing. We're just gonna move at our own
That's
pace.
not the same thing. You can watch with the competition, but don't
act on it. Don't
do what you have to do.
Don't make a decision based on what they do.
Yeah, just make your films the way you need to
But
make
it's hard
them.
because it looks so good over there.
Well, make it look good over here.
I've been trying. I've been fucking up.
I've been trying.
Well, try harder, nigga.
Niggas got me on the ropes round 8.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you, nigga.
I wish it really wasn't like that though.
Me too.
That you got to choose sides and shit. But
And then,
And I don't think you do, but they just,
yeah, you don't. But you know
I just
how
think
people
that one's quality is just so much better than the other's quality
are.
that you innately just choose a side.
and
If
then
DC was like decent, you'd be like, well, these are pretty good, but it's like,
these niggas took another hit. DC took another hit. They just keep getting pushed. They can't get up. Rest in peace to Kevin Conroy,
well,
the
that's
voice
not,
of Batman.
But that's not live action, but
I'm just saying the animated DC kept the lights on for a lot of
Yeah, they
years.
did.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
And now I'm pretty sure you can find somebody sound like Kevin Conroy. He's not gonna be Kev.
Well, they already have a new Batman actor.
Yeah, they got
for animation.
Yeah, they got somebody else.
I mean, it's cool. You can have him.
Yeah, he cool, but he ain't.
I mean, it's
It
not,
ain't Kev,
Kevin
though.
Conroy. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, he ain't
fact.
Kevin
Kev.
Yeah, now recipes of Kevin Conroy.
Yeah. Do we know what he died from?
Cancer, intestine.
Oh,
Intestinal cancer?
Yeah.
It's a cancer. Yeah, get checked, man. When you get over a certain age, just get checked. Get checked like every fucking 2-3 years. Just make sure everything's cool with you, man.
Yeah.
He was 66?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
You know what's crazy? He's the only person, just to voice Batman, he's the only person who everybody unanimously said that was Batman.
Yeah, that's Batman.
Yeah.
And that's just the voice.
Nobody else can do that.
Yeah.
No.
Like nobody disputes that motherfucker is Batman at all.
I mean, when you was there from jump,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to, like, you did a good job, man. You did.
It's a fact.
I mean, 66, I want to say that's a live life.
Nah, 66.
He did a lot. He did a lot by 66.
Well,
And a lot of niggas don't doing like.
saying you can
it's
still
not-
move though.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's not 28.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
pushing me around, take me out. Like that's what I'm saying. If I could still move and function,
Yeah.
I'm good. But
Yeah,
shit,
it's not
66.
it's not dying at 28, but it's still.
I'm
there's
just saying
still time.
he accomplished
still
a lot
had-
in his time
Yeah.
here as a voice actor. I don't know if he was an on-screen actor at any point in time and moved into voice actor.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he played Batman one time
When?
in the CW shit.
Yeah, he did.
The Flashpoint shit.
Yeah,
He was Batman with the had a whole-
exoskeleton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't know that.
yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Rest in peace to Kevin Conroy.
Factories.
We have come to the end of the show. Unless chat has anything else, picks, man. What do we have for picks this week? Hesh Jones, do you have anything? You forgot the picks.
No, I ain't forget. All right, so my pick is gonna be I forgot what it is. Little Rel has a new stand-up comedy special on HBO Max, and I watched it. I was like, it's actually pretty funny. I liked it.
Did you watch the Neil Brennan one?
That's what I wanted to. No, it was too late because I already said Little Rel. No, because I had watched that earlier in the week, and then today I was like, damn, I know I watched something. I can't remember what the fuck I watched.
Thank you. Thank you for not taking my pick once
damn.
again.
Oh, well, so yeah, you're welcome. So yeah, Little Rel then.
Okay.
Even though it probably would have been Neil Brennan blocks, but I forgot.
Yeah. Bobby.
Yep.
What you got?
Star Wars Andor. Yeah. This is one of those things that I always wanted from Star Wars. I wanted them to make a Star Wars story without having Jedi or lightsabers, and they have accomplished that shit with this fucking show. Like at first, I gotta warn people. At first, it's not like the Mandalorian because it's not like continuous action, but it's like it got 2 more episodes left.
It's like a thriller.
So
right?
it's like 12 episodes total. It's up to episode 10 right now.
Yeah.
First episode, something happens. It's like a few episodes where it's like nothing but dialogue. They're building things up. But that 10th episode,
Once you get
that
there,
shit, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Fucking Andy Serkis.
Oh, he back.
Yeah, they did some face-off shit where motherfuckers was in a prison.
Oh, word.
That episode's fire.
Face off. Take it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Face off. Face mob.
Yeah, that shit fire.
All right. My pick is Neil Brennan Blocks. It's on Netflix. I think it came out this past Friday or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Or like last week or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
Also Cuphead. Cuphead got a season 3 coming out pretty soon. First 2 seasons are pretty good. Like I said, I've been trying to find something for my kids to watch instead of YouTube. So I just, put on stuff that I know. So I know the game, put the show on. When I looked up, I was like half asleep or doing something else on my phone. My daughter done watched 8 episodes. And then she started the second season when I left home. So I guess she like
probably
it.
be done by the time you get back.
Probably be done. It's quick,
It's like half hour.
Yeah, 24 minutes, half hour episodes. It's real quick. It's like an actual cartoon. It's drawn in the style of like old animation, but like it's updated in 2022. Yeah, check that out. Cuphead and Neil Brennan Blocks comedy special, pretty good. Did y'all see that Dave Chappelle SNL monologue?
I did not. I want to go home and check that out. I started watching like a small clip. It's like I got to find the whole thing and actually watch
you gotta watch the clips. He did this. He was in Game of Thrones, but he was using Chappelle show characters. Funny as hell.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Negan thing, but
yeah, funny as hell, man. He got he does Rick James.
Rick James.
he does Rick James. He does the haters ball thing.
Hey.
Ice-T's in it.
Ice-T.
He does.
Yo, Ice-T got it made, nigga.
He does Tyrone Bigham.
Got some crack rock.
Yeah.
Somebody your lightsaber.
Nah, the nigga had a crack. I said, I need a light for this, Jakaris. Nah, you gotta check that shit out, man. If not the whole episode, at least the monologue.
Yeah.
Anything else, my ninjas?
9.
All right, so Ninja Vanish. We out of here. Pokemon next week. Ooh, yeah. You bitches ain't ready for this Pokemon smoke. Coming for you. Coming for you, bitch nigga. Coming to you.